Alright, how's it going, guys? Just finished the live stream of getting all of our piping done. We had to change the piping over up here. It looks kind of horrible because it's all bronze right now. Once we get some more copper done, I'm going to reclaim the bronze pipes, change them over to copper pipes. May even make them like tiny bronze or something like that, maybe even tiny steel. Not really sure at the moment, but we had to take out the wood ones because they burned. But we have all of our piping done except for feeding our burning boxes with fuel. I'm going to do that on another day. The only thing I don't have that I need to get done is the levers and redstone to turn these off. I currently have the pistons in place except for this one. I need to move this elbow down here, but it's full of sluice juice at the moment. So I'm going to change that over after we run the rest of the sluice juice out of here. But we got our hoppers made and our collection system done. And that runs all the way over here for our dark ash. You can see we have very little lignite right now. I'm going to make another coke oven to put in. We need some dirt in here to make sure nothing down here burns up. It shouldn't because it's below floor level, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Because, speaking of, we have also lost and had to move our distilled water tank. We only lost one block in it, so it wasn't a major issue. It was pretty easy to make the block back up, but we moved it. We explained exactly what we have here. So we have a chest on here that we are basically moving our stuff from here at the moment. But I'm going to take this out because we've made some new pipes, and we're just going to connect this up directly like that. So now everything that comes out of here will go directly into this chest. I am going to make some different chests once we get all of this lignite and nether quartz ran. I'm going to start running our Delina, and then I can change these chests out for better chests. But for right now, we've got this. We got to get a lot of lignite coke or regular coal coke made to run all of our machines. But we have our sluice, which is connected up in here, and there is where all the outputs go. Waiting for the centrifuge. You can see we've got a lot more Delina ready to go, and it is outputting to this chest, which will eventually be the shredder right over here next to it. We did connect the return water pipe to all of our engines and turbines. That sluice pipe we were talking about comes up here, and it runs perfectly fine with our return water system. I'll try to remember to leave a card for the video where we explain this, but basically, if you have a smaller pipe going into a bigger pipe will never get completely full. So this can output into that. So basically, it's refreshing reusing the water we get out of the sluice juice, and it can go back into our sluice rather than what I have always done, which is just void it. It's cheaper. You don't have to make an ender garbage bin, and it just takes a little bit of piping to pipe it back over. Plus, later on, when you're needing more and more water, this is not really going to be pulling any because it's just recycling the water and adding a little bit here and there. And then I have this piped out. It is going to need a better pipe. We're probably going to make black bronze pipes for this soon because the sluice juice has 6 outputs, and the main one is it has a 96.4% chance of putting out stone dust, and that fills up the output very fast. So this is the main thing that's always going to get pulled out. These will just kind of sit there and not really get pulled out very often. They're only a 1% chance, but you still do get some. In the little bit we ran today, we got 2 chromium, 4 copper, 2 tin, 1 antimony, 1 zinc, and there's a little bit more that, is in tinies inside there. For anybody that doesn't know, here recently, Greg has made stone dust gravel. So if you put gravel in here, if I take this out of here, you'll see you can turn that into small piles of stone dust, regular stone dust, and you can take the stone dust and turn it into the tiny stone dust, which is what we get out of there. So that means you can take all of your stone dust and pack it into a full block of gravel. Now the nice thing about that is that once we set up a sifter, we can actually sift our gravel and get sand, deep slate dust, which is useless, rocks, clay powder, clay, flint, milky quartz, and milky quartz. So we can get a bit of silicon dioxide, clay, and sand, which we can also use if we needed to for silicon dioxide out of the waste product of our sluice. So it's quite nice. Plus, you get all of the other stuff. The chrome and the copper are really nice to get out of there. The zinc as well for brass. It'll give you a pretty decent amount eventually as you keep this thing running. So I always keep my sluice juice and process it. It's a little bit different this time than normal. I think I'm going to get some lights and put up here like I did in the other one. It's a little bit dark in here, but that's what we have done. So I'm going to get some more of this lignite ran. I will probably hand wash a lot of this just so I can get it in the coke oven. I am going to hook up another coke oven because right now we only have the one. I'm going to put another one over here on this side. You also notice we changed out a lot of the grass, so we won't have anything spawning in here. They do still walk around from the other side, but it keeps it a little bit safer throughout here. Nobody said you can have my flower. Drop that, you mean ass. You didn't drop my flower. But anyways, we moved the tank up 2 blocks. See if that'll help with not burning out. We lost that very center block right there. I thought fire went 3 blocks. Apparently it goes 4. I used to always just put it 5 blocks because I can never remember what the fire spread is. And I should have done 5 blocks this time as well. And well, I lost a block, which will learn me not to do that. We do have 28 lead left over, a little bit of scrap left in there from the little bit of galena that we did get washed. We have all of our creosote hooked back up in over here. And yeah, that's pretty much what we did. So I'm going to leave you guys with a short one for today. And I'll leave you a card up in the corner for the live stream where we did all the piping. And I will see you guys again next time. Remember, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. And I'll be glad to answer them the best I can. Have a good one, guys.